Hello, everyone. Welcome in. My name is Paula, also known as Leave It to Be on social media. And the little picture that you see of me in the top corner is where you're hearing my voice from. I just have my camera turned off right now, but I promise I'm right here with you. And if you're here, then you should have received the full remote work kit for beginners. And this should be your first step as you're making your way through that kit. In this presentation, we'll go over how to get a remote job with no experience. So if you're a beginner, don't worry. This is your step-by-step roadmap to landing your first online job, even if you've never worked remotely before. And again, it's presented by me, Leave It to Be, helping you create freedom through online income. And as I've said before, this isn't just about remote jobs, it's also about remote gigs. And if you don't know what I mean when I say remote gigs, don't worry. We're going to go over all of that, what they are and where to get them and how to get them. And I'm going to try to make this as brief as possible while still being very detailed. So let's move on. So let's start by going over why remote work is so popular. Number one thing that we're always hearing is that people want to work from anywhere, right? We want to work from home. People are tired of commuting. People are tired of dress codes. When you work from home, you're saving money on gas, you're saving money on food, probably. I mean, how many of us go to work every single day and buy something to eat every single day? But if you can just work from home, you can just get food right from your refrigerator. So you're saving money while you're earning money and earning money while you're saving money. And it's just a win-win situation. Number two, choose jobs that fit your schedule and lifestyle. And this really is for especially when you're doing remote gigs. You guys, I have two freelance remote positions, two of them. And in neither of those contracts does it say anywhere that I need to clock in at a certain time, be anywhere at a certain time, nothing like that. The only thing that it says is that I can't work at a similar type of place while I'm working for them. So, for example, if I'm working for them and I am selling dog soap, then I can't work for anywhere else selling dog soap while I'm working for them. That's the only thing that it says in my contract. That's the only thing that they're strict about, you guys. But a schedule or a place to be, anything like that, no, it doesn't exist with these positions. I get so busy that there's times where I won't log into my online portal for like a month for both of these positions. Do they care? No. Do I get paid? No. I only get paid for the work that I do and complete. That's the only thing. But like I said, it works out for both of us, them and me. But I keep these positions so that just in case money starts running low from any of my other sources, I still have something to fall back on. If I get tired of working those other sources, I have something to fall back on. I love having these other sources, these freelance remote work. Number three, companies now hire talent globally, and that's so true. So while there's no shortage of remote work, you want to hop in as soon as you can because there's also no shortage on candidates. You guys, remote work isn't just a job change, it's a lifestyle shift. Get started learning today. So let's start by going over some big myths about remote jobs. Myth number one is that you need experience to get hired. No, the truth is companies hire beginners all the time. They care more about skills and attitude than your past. As I say all the time, confidence is key. You just need to show them that you know what you're doing and be confident about it. Don't say, I think I can do it. I can learn it. I'm a fast learner. I mean, you could say that you're a fast learner, but don't sound nervous about it. Myth number two, remote jobs are scams. So the truth is that there are scams, but there are thousands of legit companies hiring entry-level remote workers daily. That's you. And we're going to go over a little bit about how to spot scams and where to find the actual legit companies. Myth number three is that it's too competitive. You guys, like I said, although there is a lot of candidates, there's also a lot of positions. So you just have to position yourself right. And once you've got the ball, just don't drop it. And don't worry, we're going to go over how to make yourself stand out and how to actually land those jobs. And don't forget, you got resume templates, you've got the resume writing guide, you've got the mock-up interview, etc. So don't worry, we're giving you plenty of tools on how to make yourself stand out. Myth number four is that you need a degree, and again, skills over school. Many remote pros learned everything from YouTube, free courses, or practice. You guys, of course, they want experience, right? But the main thing is that you show them what you can do and be confident about it. You're gonna hear me say that a lot because it's all about confidence. You'd be surprised the kind of doors that confidence can open for you. Confidence opened the doors to at least one of those freelance positions that I have. They said that 2 to 3 years of experience was required. You guys, I had zero experience, but I showed up confidently. I learned what I could learn on my own, and I'm in there. Okay, so stop believing the myths, let go of those fears, take matters into your own hands, and the doors will start opening. So let's talk about some things that you'll need to actually get hired. Number one, a reliable internet connection and a laptop or tablet. Now, the jobs most likely will want you to have a desktop. Some will want you to even have two screens. But don't worry, some of them will send you all of the technology that you need, and you'll find all of that information in the job description before you even apply, so you don't have to waste your time or theirs. Now, for the freelance work and the gigs, you can usually use whatever you have depending on what the actual work is, right? You can use your smartphone for most of it. That is how I started all of mine. Number two, have a quiet space. If that's just for focus, or even if that's for if you're having to make phone calls for your work, you're going to need a quiet space. Even if that's just a corner of your room, have a designated space for your work. Number three, you need a professional email address, you guys. So no Big Booty Judy 69 at gmail.com. Okay, Judy Brown 01 at gmail.com is more like it for this position. Okay, so if you need a new email address, it takes like 5 minutes. Just go ahead and make one, make it professional. Number four, you're going to need basic tech comfort. So examples are Zoom, Google Docs, and email. If you don't know these things, they are pretty simple to learn, you guys. If you don't know Zoom, don't worry. That is included in the course PDF that I added. So the Zoom link is in there. So where their PDF is that has the 11 course links, Zoom is one of those. Moving on, you'll also need a positive attitude and willingness to learn. So again, just show that you're eager to do the work and you're eager to learn. Don't act all nervous, okay? Because if you're nervous, they're going to be nervous about you and you probably won't get the position. Okay, and then of course you need a resume that shows your skills, a resume or a portfolio, and we'll go over that coming up, okay? So it's all about readiness, not experience. Now, let's go over some real remote roles and gigs hiring beginners right now. Number one, virtual assistant. If you're a virtual assistant, you'll handle emails, scheduling, and admin tasks. Now, this is something that might be a little bit more difficult than being a customer service rep. Customer service rep is way more beginner friendly than that. You'll just help customers by phone, chat, or email. Don't get me wrong, virtual assistant is simple as well, but you'll just may need to use more different systems than you'll need to use for customer service rep. Now you're going to see these customer service positions open a lot. There is so many. The only thing with them is that some of them don't pay very well. Like I've seen as little as $9, but I've also seen as high as in the 20s, depending on which company that you work for. And while there are a lot of positions like this that pay very, very low, you might want to start with something like this if you're someone who is very nervous and just kind of want to see if this is something that you could do. You might could just start with something like this just to get that experience, get that feel for it. And like I said, see if this is something that you could do. But again, that's also up to you if you want to, work for something of that wage. Moving on, there's also social media assistant. So create posts, reply to comments, manage pages. If you found me, then 9 out of 10, you have a social media page already. So you already know how to do all of these things. But if you want to get way, way better at it, there are places that you can go that will teach you how to do all of this very, very, very well. So if you want to know about where to go for that, send me a DM. I'll let you know. So there's also data entry clerk. You'll organize info, update spreadsheets, keep records neat. Now that sounds a little intimidating for a lot of people, but this is a position that you'll see a lot. So if you have the time, definitely I would say Learn how to do these things. It's very simple. You can learn it and master it within the next 30 days. There's plenty of places that will teach you how to do these things. You can also be an appointment setter, call or message clients to book meetings. Very simple position as well. You can be an online tutor or English teacher, help students learn from anywhere. You guys, this is something that I was considering doing. I believe it was from a company called maybe Dojo or something like that. They didn't require degrees or experience. They said that the classrooms would be very small. I think it was like maybe 2 to 6 people or something like that. So that is something that I was very much considering. The only thing was that it didn't pay very well, but that is something that I would like, and I would still very much consider that if I really needed it. Moving on, there is content writer or proofreader. So you'll edit or write short blogs and product descriptions. This is one of the most easiest positions is when you just have to write stuff because you guys, ChatGPT is free. Literally put it in there what you want it to write and it will write it. It's such an easy position, but there are still so many places and so many people hiring people to do this for them. I'm talking about small business owners and other people with small teams. And this will be like the gigs that I said that we're going to talk about. And again, we'll talk more about that later. Another example position is an e-commerce assistant. Help manage online store listings and orders. And you'll find positions like this on job boards and on the gig boards. Again, you guys, all this stuff is very simple to learn. I'm a part of at least two online programs that pretty much teaches everything on here and more, all for the price of one. I've posted about it. If you are interested in either of these programs, go ahead and send me a DM about them. Okay, moving on, and I'm going to try to start speeding it up a little bit here. So, you don't need to learn everything from scratch. You just need to reframe what you already do naturally. Organization, you manage your life, your phone, your schedule. You can manage tasks for clients and customers. Communication, if you text, email, or post online clearly, you can communicate professionally. And again, AI, especially ChatGPT, is free. So, you can type in something that you want to say and just ask it, help me sound more professional, things like that. Okay. And again, you can learn all of that in the same place that I keep telling you guys about. So, time management, you juggle priorities every day. That's exactly what remote work needs. Problem solving, you figure things out even when Google is your best friend. Attention to detail, you notice what others miss. Valuable for data, content, and admin work. Okay, and all of this might not be everybody, but again, you can learn these things, get used to these things, adapt to these things. People skills, friendly, patient, understanding. That's customer service gold, you guys. You've been developing remote skills your whole life. It's time to get paid for them. I mean, why not? Everybody else is. How to build credibility fast. You can create proof. Create a simple portfolio, and this will mainly be for like the freelance work and the gigs. You can use Canva, Notion, or Google Docs. If you want to learn how to do all this in Canva, which is the most simple, again, DM me. Include mock-up samples or mini projects, even pretend ones. So create a fake business and design a few posts, emails, or spreadsheets for it. So this is not like you're lying and faking about what you've done. This is mainly just showing examples of what you've done. Step two, offer free or low cost help temporarily. Heavy on the temporarily, you guys. So this is just to get testimonials or screenshots of your results. Get that real experience. So help a friend, small business, or local shop. Step three, show off what you learn. Post your projects or growth online. LinkedIn, Instagram, or portfolio link. Employers love seeing initiative and proof of progress. Moving on, where to find legit remote jobs. Now, you'll want to screenshot this or take some notes. General job boards. I'm going to start with ZipRecruiter because I don't know how I forgot this on the list. ZipRecruiter, if I can remember correctly, is where I got both of my current freelance positions from. So that is definitely one to note. But the first one on the list is Indeed.com, of course. Search remote entry level. One little annoying thing with this, though, is that as you'll notice, You'll search remote, the job will say remote, and then you'll click on it and it'll say remote only in such and such state or such and such city. So that's one little annoyance, but you kind of just have to deal with it. So the next is LinkedIn jobs. Great for professional roles. There's also Glassdoor. Read company reviews before applying. Some remote only platforms are Remote OK, global jobs across all industries. We work remotely, reliable and well vetted postings. Flex Jobs, premium site for verified remote jobs. Here are some freelance and beginner friendly options. Upwork, build experience and income. Fiverr, this is one of my favorites for these gigs, these freelance positions. These are mainly the gigs, not like the more long term positions that I have as far as the freelance work goes. These are quick gigs, quick money. And I may show you guys an example of what that looks like. So there's also freelancer.com. Try small projects to grow your portfolio. Avoid job posts that ask for money up front. Legit employers pay you, not the other way around. How to stand out when you apply. Step number one, tailor every application. I mean this literally. I used to create a different resume for every job that I was applying to. The goal is to make yourself look like the absolute perfect person for that position, like you've been training your whole life just for that position. So also read the job post carefully and use the same keywords in your resume and cover letter. Example, if they mention time management, use that exact phrase. Step 2, keep it short and confident. Your cover letter should be 2 short paragraphs focused on what you can do, not what you lack. I may be new, but I'm resourceful, organized, and quick to learn, ready to deliver results. And I might not even say I'm new or maybe new. I might more likely say that I'm rusty, but maybe not even that. Step 3, show proof, not just your words. Add your portfolio link, sample project, or testimonial. Even one solid example can beat years of experience. Step 4, follow up politely. Message or email 3 to 5 days later. Simple line, hi, such and such. Just following up to confirm you received my application for such and such role. Excited about the opportunity. And again, you can use ChatGPT to help you write these follow ups. You can tell it exactly what you're trying to do. Again, if you want to learn how to use ChatGPT for absolutely everything, send me a DM about that also. But again, you guys, don't aim to be perfect, aim to be memorable. Here are some quick interview tips for remote jobs. Number one, test your tech. Check your camera, mic, and internet connection beforehand. Depending on the position, these are things that you will be using. So if you're lagging, then of course that's not really the best first impression. Number two, set up a clean, quiet space. Minimal distractions, neutral background works best. So you don't want the TV on in the background, and you don't want to have all your unfolded laundry on your bed in the background either. Dress professionally, okay? You're not going to the club and you're not going to a soccer game. So cover that chest up, cover those shoulders up, but don't have on a hoodie, okay? Fix your hair up, just look nice. Smile and maintain eye contact. Now, this is a little bit hard because you're doing it virtually, so just look at the camera, not your screen. Also, be confident about your skills. Again, highlight transferable skills and examples. And if you're on camera, this is also a chance to show them your work. Ask questions, show curiosity. What tools does your team use daily? What does success look like in the first 30 days? Preparation plus confidence over years of experience. Here's some things to do after you're hired so that you can hit the ground running in your new remote job. Number one, learn your tools fast. And like I said, you could learn this before by going into the job description before you even apply, seeing what tools that they use, and start to learn these. Again, you also have those 11 course links, so go ahead and check that out. Number two, communicate clearly and often. Send updates, ask questions, and confirm tasks. Set a routine, block your work hours, take breaks, and stay consistent. Build trust quickly, deliver on deadlines, over communicate rather than under. Keep a notes and wins journal. Track progress, wins, and questions for feedback. Remote work success is 80% communication, 20% skill. Show up consistently and you'll stand out. Keep growing, you guys. Learn in demand skills. Don't stop trying to learn new things. Don't shy away from opportunities to learn new things. The online programs that I got into get all of the credit on why I have so many sources of income and why I have the confidence to learn something new, try something new, and even have the confidence to be up here teaching other people how to do the same things. Moving on, expand into higher paying roles, project management, digital marketing, customer success. Build multiple income streams, freelance, side gigs, or remote consulting, kind of like what I was just saying. You just need to know where to go to start learning these things and start earning from it. Send me a DM about your goals as far as earning online, and I'll make sure that I send you to the right place. Don't forget to network online, you guys. LinkedIn, Facebook groups, Discord communities, all over. Show initiative, volunteer for new projects, or fast track promotions. Your first remote job is just the beginning. Every skill you gain multiplies your opportunities. A quick recap. Number one, identify your transferable skills. Build a simple portfolio to show proof. Apply to beginner friendly remote jobs. Stand out with tailored applications and follow ups. Prepare for interviews and communicate clearly. Start strong, learn tools, and build trust. Upskill and grow to higher paying roles. Follow these steps, and your first remote job is just the beginning. You got this, guys. Remote work is accessible to anyone willing to learn and show up. You already have skills that employers value. Confidence, consistency, and action matter more than years of experience. Every small step brings you closer to freedom, flexibility, and opportunity. Start today. Take action. Your remote career is waiting, guys. Now you can check out those courses that I added, or you can go onto some job boards, see what's out there. See what you already know, see what you can learn, start learning. Check out that resume writing guide. Check out the Canva guide so that you can learn how to edit those resume templates that you also received. You should have received over 20 of them. Check out the mock up interview. You guys receive so many tools and resources. Use it to your advantage. But again, just start learning. And to the ones that want to learn tons of more ways to earn online outside of just jobs, send me a DM immediately and I'll get you into one of those online programs. Thank you for being here, you guys. This is Paula, aka Leave It to Be. Make sure that you're following me all over social media because I have tons and tons of more stuff coming up. Let's get to it. Let's make that money.